Caly here. This is Monster Loves You, Episode 2. Oh no, we're no longer a little monsterling, we're growing up. Wow. Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. 8 days old already. Woo! You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Let's go with them. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Keep going. Marinus stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Well, she's the elder, right? Let's just jump in. You fall, and fall some more, and fall, and you're falling, and other monsterlings are falling? Some of them are crying, and you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds. Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where is this? It must be somewhere. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you. Still falling. Let's get out of the way. You've rejoined some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. Let's take charge. Lead the way personally, / the others to show they're in charge. Well, let's help everyone work together. So nice. You lead the other monsterlings in a rousing song. Putting aside their trepidation, they advance into the twisting passages. Soon you have all convened in a cave full of even thicker mist. Brilliant. Excellent leadership skills. Where is everyone? We can't see each other. The chamber swirls with mists and smoke and fog and vapor, except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts. Hundreds of them. Large and small, they're everywhere. Spooky for sure. One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. Stand fast. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask you, do you fear? Let's wait and say nothing. The ghosts stare into and through you as though you're the one made of mist. One sharp voice speaks from behind you. Why are you here? Let's bide your time. A small ghost coils around your foot like a cold, wet snake. The ghost moans, "Will you lend us some of your blood so we may go on?" No? You scream and leap. The ghosts are insubstantial, swirling around your claws like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid spectral monsters. They laugh at you and prove that they're not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils of mist circle your throat and begin to squeeze. Oh, I guess we're passing out now. End of Monsterlinghood. Here's how you're doing. What's this? Oh well. I think that's kindness, honesty, ferocity, cleverness, and bravery. Seems legit. You wake up inside a well-appointed hovel. This is your home now. Okay. Let's live in as an adolescent monster. So what happened in the cave? Maybe we'll find out. Alright, let's enter the big bad world. Oh. I guess this is me. Nice claws I have. Not. Let's do this little mosquito. After the rain, the last puddles linger. Looking into one, you see hundreds of tiny wriggling bugs. Let's look at them. The tiny bugs come to the surface of the puddle, breathe a little air, and then swim down again. They don't seem to be fighting each other. How odd. Might as well eat them or study them closely. Well, let's study them closely. You think they're baby mosquitoes. The puddle will probably be gone before they can grow up and escape it. That's kind of sad. Even as you stand there looking down at it, the puddle is slowly shrinking. Bliss Tree joins you, looks at the bugs, and says, "Hey, a snack." "No! Eat the bugs yourself." I eat the bugs by myself. I could have shared. Oh well. What's this bug? You find Bliss Tree crouched in the forest, petting a furry spider. It doesn't look too good. In fact, it's not moving at all. Examine the spider? Spider is furry, but it should be much furrier. Patches of its stiff hair are falling out. Its eyes are dull and... Did it just cough? You didn't know spiders could cough. Okay. Let's help Bliss Tree help the spider. You take a moment to assess the situation. There's a whole web full of equally large spiders in the alley beside Bliss Tree's hovel. They seem tense, and you think they're staring at you. The sick spider shivers. Let's feed it some flies? You scurry off to Nash's hovel, where there is always dead flies around, and scoops them up. Let's get them back to the spider. Soon the spider is cracking them with its little mandibles and sucking out their juices. Bliss Tree is visibly relieved. Nice. Okay. That's great. Let's singing one. Gobclaws has found a human artifact, a black circle. She shows it to you very carefully. Look, it has grooves on it. Take a closer look. It's really just one groove going around and around and around and around from the center to the other edge. Groovy. Ha. Let's suss out its purpose. You hold up the black circle, looking at it, tapping it with your claws, and tasting it with your tongue. Gobclaws says, "I already tried that." It must be a hat. The other monsters are impressed by your impromptu fashion show. Gobclaws thanks you and takes back her new hat and waddles away. It was totally a record. Hills. Elder Jaggery grabs your claw and drags you out of town. "I need you to scare a pig for me," he says. Here we go again. Jaggery sniffs the air and says, "Never mind, there it goes." He gallops away, leaving you alone in a grassy meadow. Let's explore. As you poke around in the bushes, a ball rolls through them and comes to rest at your feet. That's a human thing. Let's run away. You run home to Omen with a new story to tell about how you almost met a human. The other monsters agree. Best not to mess with them. I agree. Okay, what's this forest? It's such a nice day. Perfect weather to wander outside of town, though you're not really supposed to leave Omen until you're older. Walk the forest paths near-ish Omen. Take a nap in the sun. Let's do that. Oh, that did not. What's this? Loud daily snapping sounds come from the square where you see Proofrock single-clawedly taking on a rampaging pack of wolves. He grunts to you for help. Help him scare them away. Making your ugliest faces, you and Proofrock terrify the pack, scattering the wolves into the forest. Okay. Let's do this one, because I'm a know-it-all. You're not exactly sure, but the bragging conversation in Portland Square has turned into a bragging contest. Suddenly everyone looks at you, waiting. Boast of your courage. You tell everyone how little meaning fear has for you, and as you speak you feel just a little bit braver. Then Bliss reacts, "What about humans?" "What about humans?" Blistry asks, "What if you met a human in the forest? Just one. What would you do?" Say that you'd run and hide, brag that you'd walk right up to the human. Say that you'd hide but watch the human in case it came close to Omen. Let's do that. Blistry nods and everyone else agrees that this would be a good plan. Of course it is, I chose it. It's a great plan. Alright, one day left. One more adventure. Let's do this one. You, Nash and the Scapegoat are having an impromptu picnic in the street. The fresh moss you dunk in your tea is delicious. Some birds twittering and chirping in a friendly way circle and land among the crumbs. The birds start pecking at the crumbs, but then they start hopping onto you and pecking at you too. You have crumbs on you, and they want them right now. See how they like it. Peck the birds back. You peck furiously at the birds until most are vanquished. The rest of the picnic is peaceful. Nashness gives you 2 claws up, and the scapegoat seems impressed as well. Alright. Oh, one more adventure. Nope, it's not.